Yes, you clicked on the right video because in this video, I'm not just going to show you how you can access the dark web, but I'm also going to show you some of the ways how you can find working dark web links. So excited, right? Let's begin. But before that, here's something I want to say. Dark web is extremely dangerous, and this video is for educational purpose only. So use it wisely or don't use it at all. Now, finally, let's start. So I'm sure everyone knows something about dark web, what dark web actually is and how it works, so that you have a clear understanding of dark web. Now, the very basic. There are three parts of the web that we use. The first one is surface web, second one is deep web, and the third one is dark web. Now, generally these are shown in levels. Like first one is surface web, the second one is the deep web, and the third one is dark web. But there are no such things such as levels. These are just different parts of the internet. Depending on how you access them and how you use them, they are divided. The first one is surface web. The normal websites that we use, such as facebook.com, instagram.com, or wikipedia.com. These are the simple websites that we use in our daily life, and we don't need any special browsers to access them. We can use any normal browsers such as Brave browser or Chrome browser, and it doesn't specially provide us any special features such as anonymity or something else. And now comes the deep web. Suppose you have an Instagram account, you need to have password and the username to access the private chat of your Instagram account. That is the case with the deep web. Any part of the internet that requires you to have credentials such as username and password, or an invite code or an invitation link, that is called the deep web. In simple words, the general public cannot access it because it's an invite only thing or invite only website, or it's something that needs authentication to access. And now finally the dark web. So first of all, we all have heard that criminals use dark web, but why would any criminal prefer dark web over the normal browsers? It's simple, anonymity, and we all know that. But how does it actually provide us anonymity? So dark web is based on decentralized model. And what is decentralized model? Such as cryptocurrency. You know that blockchain and cryptocurrency such as Bitcoin use decentralized model. Now what is it exactly? In simple words, there is no organizing party involved in decentralized model. Like there is no single individual or single organization that controls this system. These are operated by many individuals of their own interest. Like they are volunteers, such as I am providing a server to the Tor network, or someone else is providing the server to the Tor network. Now we don't know each other, and still we are using each other's server. So there is no beginning of the dark web. There is no end of the dark web. When I talk about the dark web, everyone says that it works over the Tor network, but that's not true, because dark web is just a part of the internet that is decentralized, and there are few other system or network that uses dark web, such as there is I2P, but it is not generally known because it needs special configurations and it is a bit difficult compared to the Tor network. So everyone knows only about .onion links and the Tor network, but there are others. So make sure to remember this, because everyone thinks that Tor network is the dark web, but no, it's just a part of it. So this was just a simple overview of the dark web. Now let's see how we can access it. So now we are finally going to see how we can access the dark web. So you might already know that we can use the Tor browser to access the dark web. And to download this browser, you have to go on the website called torproject.org. So you just have to go over this website, and here you have to click on download Tor. And after clicking this button, you will have different options, and you have to select the one which you are using. Like you can choose for Linux or you can choose for Mac OS as well. But currently I am using Windows because most of you use Windows, so I will be using Windows to show you. But you can choose any one you like because the configuration and setup is almost same. So just click on the download button and it will start downloading. So I have stopped this because I already have the Tor browser download and installed. So the installation is really simple. You just have to follow through what the pop-up is showing you and it will be installed. So this is the Tor browser in front of you. Now let's see how we can access the dark web through it. So now just open the Tor browser like any other software, and as soon as the browser starts, it will start establishing a connection, as you can see here. and it may take a while depending on your internet speed. And now you can see the connection has been established. So let's try connecting to a website. So just go to google.com for now. So here I'm entering google.com and let's search for it. And let's wait a few seconds. And here we go. We have the google.com. Now let's see what's happening here. Just click on this circuit option. And here you can see that from your PC, the request is going to proxy server or IP address in Germany. And then from there, it's going to another IP address in Germany. And then from there, it's going to Netherlands. And then finally, it's going to google.com server. Now let us understand what's happening here. So in case of Surface Web or the normal web, such as using Chrome or Brave, when we send a request to any website such as google.com, so we are sending a request from our PC to google.com. It first goes such as we enter a link such as google.com, it sends a request to DNS server to find the IP address of the website, because the computer doesn't understand the link that we are typing in there. It just understands the IP address, that is the address of the server or the website. So when we enter a link, it sends a request to DNS server to find the IP address of that website. And then when we have the IP address, the request gets to the server of the website, such as google.com in this case. So this is the normal flow which happens in normal Surface Web. But now let me explain what happens in case of the Tor browser or the dark web. So in case of Tor network, when you enter a link such as google.com in this case, first of all, it goes to a proxy server. Like I already explained, the proxy server is any server that is available to you on the Tor network by someone else. So the request first goes to the proxy server such as the Germany, which was shown in the Tor browser, and from there it goes to another proxy server, then another, and then finally it goes to google.com. So if someone checks who is sending a request to website, the IP address of the proxy server will be shown there and not ours, because we are going through proxy. And this is how the Tor network provides us anonymity. Now, a question for you. Is this actually safe? Well, many say that it is, and it actually is compared to the Surface Web, but it's not the safest. Let me explain why. So I am assuming that you know what a ISP is, Internet Service Provider. So basically they track everything, like which website you are visiting, which website you are sending a request to. They have a log of everything. So when you try to access the Tor network, but why is it a problem? First of all, don't mind my handwriting or drawing. So this is you. Yes, this is you. When you send a request to the Tor network, then the ISP can see that you're sending a request to the Tor browser, as they track everything. And after that, if you go to a proxy server or any other website from the Tor network, they can't see that which website you are going to. But the first step, that connecting to the Tor network, they can clearly see this, because they can see that you are sending a request to the Tor network. So what's the solution? It's really simple. Use a VPN. Now, if you don't have money for any paid VPN, then you can use any other VPN also, like free VPNs. The one I use is Proton VPN. Well, I use the paid VPN, but if you don't have money, you can use a free one. But it's not generally safe. VPN, let me show you. So you can just connect to any server here on this Proton VPN, and then you can start a Tor browser and then establish a connection. By doing this, the ISP cannot track that you are sending a request to Tor network or you are connecting to Tor. So it's basically safer than directly connecting to the Tor network. Now again, is this the best way? Of course not. There are many other ways, such as you can use Tails OS, but that's the story for another video. Now it's finally time to see how we can find working dark web links. So first of all, there is no confirmed way to find the link of any particular website, because dark web is a really big system. Suppose you are using a link to access any website. After a day, it may change to something else. And after a week, it may change to something else. Or it may not change at all. So basically what I'm trying to say is that you cannot access a particular website, or you cannot have the link of any particular website forever, because there is no guarantee in dark web. But I'm going to show you some of the basic ways, or some of the ways hackers use to find dark web links. Some of the basic ways, or some of the ways newbies find dark web links. Let's begin. So the very first way is search engines. So there are search engines like Amia or Torch or Phobos. So these are some of the search engines that are used for dark web links, such as we have Google or Yahoo. These search engines are used to find working dark web links. For example, just go to the Tor browser and the link is amia.fi. So this is one of the search engines that I mentioned. You can click here and access the onion version of Amia as well. So just click here and wait a few seconds and you'll have the onion version of this website. So here it is. And here's another search engine, that is the Torch search engine. And there are many other search engines, but these were the ones that I use. And if you want to find more search engines like this, just search for Tor search engines, and then you will have many links. Suppose I'm going to this website, and here you have different search engines for dark web. So you can click here. So just click here and it will open the onion version of the search engine, as you can see here. So this was the first way. Now time for the second one. Now the second way is link directories. So what are these? So these are some of the sites that list dark web URLs on their website, so we can access them. Let me show you. Just search for the hidden wiki. This is one of the link directory websites, and click on the first link here, and as you can see, it's providing many different links, such as there are introduction points for newbies, financial service, commercial service, and there are many other links. And there is this dark version of popular sites like Facebook is also here. Let's try accessing it. So this is the onion link of facebook.com, and I have no idea why it's here, but here it is. So on this website you can find many different categories of dark web links, and there are many other directories like this. So the first one is the hidden wiki, and then there is tor.taxi, and there is this and then there is Daniel's onion, and then there is Daniel's onion list, and then there is not evil website. So these are some of the directories where you can find the dark web links. You just have to go on these websites, click on any of these websites you want to access, and you can use them. Now the third way is communities. Like there is Reddit. You just have to go on these communities or Reddit, and you have to search for dark web or hacking or black hat, so or any other keywords related to ethical hacking or dark web or anything else. And you have to go there and ask someone, because there are many experienced person on these websites from whom you can take help. Suppose you want to access a forum on dark web. So just go on this community and ask for forum on dark web links, or how you can access him, and then someone will be nice enough to explain you how you can access the forum. When I was a beginner, this is what I used to do. So you can do the same. Now the fourth way is dark web indexes. So first of all, there is no index for dark web. Like I already told you that the link changes frequently. So there is no way to index all of them. So let me show you an example again. So just go over to Tor and enter onion.live. So this is one of the indexes I'm talking about. And it may take a while to access this because you are using VPN over Tor. So it may take a while, but it's safer this way. So after going to this website, here you can see that there are so many websites listed here. And here are many categories such as directories, exchange, market, hacking, search engines, and many else. So you can use these indexes as well. So some of the indexes are like first one I showed you, onion.live, and then there is dark.fail, and there is also tornil, and there is also torlinks.net. So these are some of the indexes that you can use. Now, as I already explained you that dark web is extremely dangerous, so be cautious. So how you can try and be more safe than you already are? You can use Tails OS. So this is privacy focused and used for anonymity to make it the safest option. Or you can also use virtual machines, such as you can use VirtualBox and use any operating system such as Kali Linux, Ubuntu, or Windows, and then you can install Tor browser over that and the VPN, and then connect to VPN, and then connect to the Tor network. It's lengthy, but this is the way you can keep yourself safe. I have VirtualBox and I have configured like Ubuntu, Windows, and Kali Linux. So these are some of the virtual machines that I use, and you can use them as well. So this was all for this video. Subscribe this channel for more amazing videos like this in future.